night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies.
And now, your 2021
It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, here is Ketel Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been very good in Dero. Through the first 4 games of this homestand, big donut, 0. 0-4, that's not going to cut it in this league.
Yeah, we started to hear a spattering of boos yesterday coming from the home faithful. They have to find a way to right the ship.
And there's one gone to begin the evening. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Ketel Marte is doing. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
In now, Nick Ahmed, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-0. And this is popped up near second base. Hampson is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Luis Gonzalez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Change up low, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Lined hard down the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now the 2-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the second deck and gone. So Luis Gonzalez with the solo home run. first home run of the campaign for him, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
At the plate now, Steve Finley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
The second baseman.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Now the 1-0. Is a slider taken for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. In the air down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And they can't run it down. The 2-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the D-backs 2, the Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Caleb Smith will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate is Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting third, the first baseman, Todd Helton.
Stepping in at the plate, Todd Helton. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Smith is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Dribbled down the third baseline. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Dante Bichette. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
Whoa, that's down.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
At the plate, Christian Walker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball up there.
Escobar gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Escobar is on his way home. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 3 now. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
The catcher.
Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Stepping in now, Carson Kelly, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 3 for 9. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story brings it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Up next for Arizona, Caleb Smith. Now the first pitch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. Little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed, as he grounds one briskly to short. Over to first, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. D-backs lead it 4-0. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. First pitch on its way. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
I got 2-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 2-1 home.
Too high.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Striding in for the Rockies, Larry Walker. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Story on at first, nobody out. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-1 home.
Hey.
This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Elias Diaz, the next to hit. All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch. And he is in there.
Batting it, the third baseman, Welker.
In now, Colton Welker, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
0-2, here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost
Batting
everyone,
ninth.
the adjustment to hitting
pitcher,
big league pitching is a
Kyle.
big one. Some guys have success
Relay.
when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
To the plate now, Kyle Freeland, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And their runners at the corners now. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Luis Gonzalez. Now here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
And they start the 3rd inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
At the plate now, Steve Finley, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play on Finley.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Into the box now as Drupal Cabrera. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
No strike.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to count. Has dribbled Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set and the pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Cabrera leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the stretch. Pitch popped up. Helton might try to make a play on it, and that's going to land foul.
Nope.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They lead it 4-0. In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here it comes. And right into the shift. This will get foul for strike 2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Changeup, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Charlie Blackmon is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Into the box, Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
1 out, runner at first, and that brings up Todd Helton. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1. High and deep down the left field line. Runners on first with 1 down. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Runners off for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Ready now is Dante Bichette, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. This is foul for the first strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's a ball and a strike to Bichette. First and second now, 1 man out. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he misses again, ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and in to hit next the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Now the first pitch.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. To second for one.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder, Larry.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And up next will be Larry Walker. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
35.
Standing in now, Elias Diaz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Up high, 2-1 now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
3 runs already home here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Arizona's on top, 4-3. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Christian Walker. Now here it comes.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Now it'll be Carson Kelly. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more. Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hit on the ground to short. Story picks it up. And there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 31, Caleb Smith.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Caleb Smith. Struck out in his first at-bat. Here it comes.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 the count now. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. The shed is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. And it remains a 4-3 game. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in as the rookie third baseman, Colton Welker. First pitch coming, here it is. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So now to the plate, Kyle Freeland. And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch fouled away. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Alex Young will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 49, Alex Young.
In now, Garrett Hampson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Welker at second. Freeland is over at first with 1 away. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Adios, pelota. So a 3-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's now 6-4.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
To the plate now, Todd Helton.
Number 17.
He gets it hard on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Stepping in now, Dante Bichette, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Stepping up is Trevor Story. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's it.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And yeesh, not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2
The
away.
left fielder, number 33.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First offering.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Count now a ball and a strike. Sharply on the ground. Throw to second in time. What a play as the side is retired. But the Rockies strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. We played 4. It's a 2-run lead now. It's 6-4. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ketel Marte. Now here it comes.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
The windup and the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. Popped him up. Helton has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
Stepping in next, Luis Gonzalez. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Right fielder, Steve Finley.
Into the box, Steve Finley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 1 left for Arizona. Score remains steady at 6-4. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Elias Diaz.
The catcher, Elias.
Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Into the box now, Colton Welker, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the 1-0. Hard hit toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
The pitcher, number 21, Kyle Freeland.
Standing in now, Kyle Freeland. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. To Cabrera for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Freeland is off of first with 2 away. fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rockies 7 and the Diamondbacks 4. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
So here's Eduardo Escobar, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
The 1-2.
That's the ball. I got to count 2-2.
Popped up. Back behind second. Hampson is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Next up is Christian Walker. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now here's the first offering.
That's out.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And that whole at-bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Up next, Carson Kelly. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball that's outside.
The 1-0.
That's outside.
A runner on first with 2 away. hit sharply on the ground. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Diamondbacks. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Now to the plate, here is Todd Helton. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, outside.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Next, it'll be Dante Bichette. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the belt, the pitch to the left side, but it's well fouled. Helton aboard here at first with nobody out. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
2-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Adios, pelota. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Chris Davinsky takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
For Arizona, number 32, Chris Davinsky.
Trevor Story steps in now.
Trevor Story.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is right there, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 33, Larry Walker.
Digging in will be Larry Walker, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
No fence off the plate. Ball 2.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The catcher, number 35, Elias Diaz.
So stepping in is Elias Diaz. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the AB now. Two out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for one or two of this bunch. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robert Stevenson is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Chris Owings will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. David Peralta is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Here's the first pitch. Now that's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now another 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 1-2. Hit hard to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Martel.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ketel Marte. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Comes set and the 0-1.
1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-1. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. And that's the second out.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
And now here is Nick Ahmed. His prior history versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike taken up in the zone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 9-4. Ryan Buchter will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
52, Ryan Buchter.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Colton Welker.
Colton.
From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Buchter playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Greg Owings.
Here's Chris Owings now. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Pitch on the way.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. Gonzalez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Charlie Blackman.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackman. First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball one.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Now batting, number 1.
In now, Garrett Hampson. In the dirt. Throw goes to third. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Blackman at third with 2 away. Down the left field line and hard hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
To the plate now, Todd Helton. And he fouls this one off. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Two and two. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Another 2-2 offering, and a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Rockies 10 and the Diamondbacks 4. Ready to begin the 8th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Luis Gonzalez. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 0-2 home.
Ball that count.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Finley. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Here now the 2-2.
We got full count.
Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. The 3-2 pitch, and that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now as Drupal Cabrera, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though. At the plate now, Eduardo Escobar.
0-1 the count. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size. 0-for-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Second and third here, one man out. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Blackman going back, and this one bounds around against the wall. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate, and the deficit is cut to 4 now.
All I know is a lot of comebacks were started with less. He ropes a triple, driving in a run and cutting the deficit to 4. A base hit here, and it'll be down to 3.
Julian Fernandez gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 85, Julian Fernandez.
At the plate, Christian Walker, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
So here is Carson Kelly. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fernandez, a 22-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. And he falls behind 0-2. Walker, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the right fielder, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Tim LaCastro will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Tim LaCastro.
And now the first pitch, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ball 3. Ketel Marte, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy.
One run is in. Throw comes to second, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Michael Givens gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Comes set with the 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Owings will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Nick.
Next to dig in, Nick Ahmed. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Two 2-0 count, the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rockies are out in front 10-9. Yohan Lopez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So now into the box is Dante Bichette. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Going back to that last at-bat, that's not an easy thing to do, to pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Finley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Next to stand in is Trevor Story. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Inside, ball 1.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two balls and a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And the count will be full. 1 out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So now the possibility of a pinch hitter comes into play, and if that's the case, here's what the Rockies have remaining at their disposal. Raimel Tapia will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Raimel Tapia.
He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Three and 0 now. Elias Diaz will be next. The 3-0 pitch. Story, the runner at second with 1 away. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now back, the catcher, Elias.
And now, Elias Diaz. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 home is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Hard hit towards center. Marte is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colton Welker.
At the plate now is Colton Welker. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. The set and the 2-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
2 down, runners at first and second. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. First delivery to him. No balls and 1 strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 out, bases loaded. Slow roller down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2-2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 2-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More ahead from Denver right after this. Scott Ober comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 45, Scott
Luis Gonzalez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
confirmed.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Ball, left out.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Steve Finley. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. In there, strike 1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here it comes, 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
No, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base, and now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
In now, Asdrubal Cabrera. Fouled away. He doubled his last time through. Fouled off. Gonzalez leads off first with 1 away. Another one sent foul. And he misses there. 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. 1 there. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Rockies put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Kyle Freeland earns his first win of the season. Caleb Smith couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Scott Oberg wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 10 runs, 12 hits. No errors, they left 11 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 9 runs, 12 hits. 1 error, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
you.